Welcome to The Mix, where we use healthy, nutritious, and healing foods, fast, fun, and easy. I'm Dr. Peter Khan, functional medicine practitioner.
And I'm Rihanna, a holistic nutritionist.
Alright, so on this episode of The Mix, we're going to be making Keto Fat Bomb
Pumpkin pie patties.
That's a mouthful.
Say that 10 times fast.
Keto Fat Bomb Pumpkin Pie Patties. KFPPP.
There you go. Keto Fat Bomb Pumpkin Pie Patties.
Alright, so this simple recipe is going to be really delicious, and it's ketogenic approved. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with ketogenic diet, this is a diet where you're using relatively higher amounts of fat and very low amount of carb. And ketogenic diet has many benefits, not including but not limited to weight loss, increased mental clarity, to help with insulin sensitivity, to help with blood sugar control, and actually has been used in cancer treatment as well to help people to recover from cancer. So we're going to be making a keto recipe using pumpkin and different recipes. So Rihanna, why don't you just tell us what we're going to be using today?
Okay, well, to make our Keto Fat Bomb Pumpkin Pie Patties, we're going to use an entire bag of coconut chips here. We're going to use some canned pumpkin. We're also going to use monk fruit or stevia. Either sweetener will be okay. We have some cinnamon, clove, and ginger there for the spices. We also have a little bit of salt. As you know, with baking, you got to add salt to things. We're going to use coconut oil, and for a little added nutritive properties, we're going to use Dr. Axe's collagen protein, which is optional for the recipe, but for ours, we definitely wanted to add it in.
Yeah, give it a little good collagen support and help with connective tissue. So something that we use in a lot of our recipes, and we're looking forward to bringing more into our mix.
Absolutely. All right, we love super simple recipes here on The Mix. So for this one, we really just have to put everything into a food processor, make it nice and liquidy like a batter, and then we're gonna put it into some molds. Okay, so I'm gonna start by putting in a half a cup of coconut oil. We're gonna do a whole bag of our coconut chips, so this is 7 ounces. We're gonna use 1 packet of monk fruit, or you can use a teaspoon of stevia, whichever you prefer. These are gonna be sweet. All right, so now we're just gonna go ahead and process these 3 ingredients until it's nice and liquidy. So we're gonna pulse this for about 5 minutes and let it just get really liquidy. All right, now that this is nice and liquidy, which is what we wanted, I'm gonna go ahead and pour out a 1/4 cup of it. We're gonna save that for the topping for later. So right here. 1/4 cup. Now let's just add the rest of our ingredients. So I'm adding 3/4 cup of that pumpkin puree. We're gonna do a whole tablespoon of ground cinnamon. We're also gonna do a pinch of Himalayan salt. We're gonna add a half a teaspoon of ground ginger. Perfect. We're gonna do a pinch of clove. And then lastly, the optional ingredient, if you'd like to, you can go ahead and add a 1/4 cup of the collagen powder or collagen protein. All right, now we're gonna blend it all back up until it's nice and liquidy again. All right, now that we have the batter, or the consistency of batter, we're gonna go ahead and pour it into these cute little molds that we have here. We opted for heart-shaped molds. So we're gonna scoop them out, fill our little molds, and you wanna push it down until it's nice and solid in the mold. All right, now that I've put the mixture in our molds nice and tight, I've patted them down, I'm gonna use the remaining coconut mixture that we made earlier, and I'm just gonna drizzle some on top so it freezes nice and solid. All right, now they're ready to go into the freezer. We're gonna freeze them for a whole 60 minutes, and then let's see how they taste. Aww. These are our Keto Fat Bomb Pumpkin Pie Patties.
That we made into heart shape.
They're so cute. Look at these guys.
Just can't eat it.
Shoot, don't go breaking my heart, Dr. Fry.
I think I'm gonna go break some hearts right
Go
now.
break some hearts. Let's try these. These look really good.
Oh my gosh, these are keto bombs in heart shape.
It's like a dessert. This is really good. You broke my heart.
Oh, damn. Look, I ate the heart.
Arr.
This is really yummy. So it's got this almond butter flavor. What else has it got?
It's got the coconut milk on top. It's got that sweetness to it because we put the monk fruit in it. So that's why it's got that hard, almost like a frosting on top.
Yeah.
And then we've got the almond in there, just little fat bomb.
Coconut chip.
Oh yeah, we got the coconut chips in there too.
Yeah, actual coconut chips. So it's
Yeah.
giving a little punchy flavor.
Yeah.
So this is excellent and it's ketogenic. Definitely will help you as far as weight loss, blood sugar control, loaded with healthy fat.
And then I'm just gonna keep on eating it.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.